Hello there everybody, and welcome back to episode 51 of my final Sect gameplay series for Amazing Cultivation Simulator. Today we will finally get the fire breakthroughs that I wanted to do in the last episode, but the Polar Knight noped me out on that one because there is a permanent negative yin-yang effect currently lingering above the Sect, and I was noping back and just considered that I'll wait those 2.5 days, risk getting not that much of a ideal season bonus here, which would be a shame, but it would be much more of a devastating effect if I'd had the breakthrough right now. Okay, so feeding Nianshuang some extra lifespan because obviously she is the weather maker in the Sect and therefore she needs to have a little bit of extra lifespan to spend. Okay, so I want today to begin with the construction of a new cultivator dojo house, however we want to call it, because spring will be over soonish, and then it's already time for summer, and there is a new earth cultivator on the horizon, and I want to prepare that accordingly. So we're going to clap that thing up here. Let's do that. And this will be a bit more of a challenging thing, because it'll be another fire elemental room, so we're going to have to do this new essence bar thing, and we also have to think about room temperature and these things, so it's going to be an interesting little challenge. We'll see about that. Okay, between all these things, I'm going to try to get with my hellgating attempts some new fresh cultivators into the Sect, like this wonderful young lady Tang Piao with a insane chi sense level of 23. We'll see where she'll end. She's an insanely charismatic person. Her other stats are rather lackluster, but with all the things that we can do these days for our cultivators, she should be getting along. We'll see about that. Maybe the stats are a huge problem after all. I don't know. So, Chi Sense 18. So, Hang Yi, you are going to be the only survivor of the next batch of Hellgators. Congratulations. I'm still acquiring the Angish Soul Gems this way, because I personally feel like it's the most efficient way to do so. We are also acquiring insane amounts of clothing, which are currently being stored somewhere else, TM. I'm starting to build a new room specifically for that. And for some reason that piece of wall didn't get built here. Now. Okay, so we're monitoring the time. Nianshuang has the chi she requires for the weather making, and I'm very, very curious to see where that'll end. So, Zhuji, finally back at the cultivation front. Requires adventures. Alright. So, what kind of adventures will I send you to? So, this place here, well, we don't need that, to be quite honest. What we could need is Red Ginseng. Or do we? No, actually also not. My Sect is disturbingly well equipped these days. I don't need Cinnabar, got that stuff as well. Where would I go adventuring these days? Well, looks like it's time for pork adventures again. Alright, Juji. Fetch food for the Sect. It's always a noble purpose. There we go. Off you go. Alright. So, we're going to have the next batch of earth cultivators in the summer. In the autumn time, we could have a new batch of water cultivators, but since that's not happening at all, we're we're going to go and wait for that. And go for the neutral elements in that time, I thought. And in winter, we're going to form the last missing wood cultivators. And then I think my sect is finally complete. Let's check it out. So the metal cultivators, we can do these in autumn as well. So we have in the autumn area four new people. I think that's enough to do. And in the winter, we got the 6 Paths Reincarnator. And now in the summer, we're going to get the Heaven Stealer, and I'm going to rebirth. I think it was Roju, wasn't it? She was the sunflower, right. So, lots of things up ahead of us. I'm looking forward to that. But now let's fast forward a bit until we have that stuff going on. So, let's find the survivor. Yeah. I really like to go for the Nanping Village Adventures because it just is always a nice relief to the income of your sect. So, Ying Ying, no, Xing Ying, lovely name. So, Chi rating 15. Hang Yi, you're the only person I was waiting for. Come on in. So, bit by bit, I'm adding in new outer disciples. As long as we have room for them, this helps us out. Okay. So, the mixed element arm technique is also soon completed. I'll take that corrosive blood wherever I can. It's just more smacking power, and more smacking power is always good. Okay, so 78 in labels of tempered flesh. Not destruction. Here. 1-8 acupoints remold here. And one still running here. Alright. So there's quite a difference in clapping power here. How so? Yeah, right. We're missing one ancestral throwback here on the bone. That alone does make a big, big difference. So, let's see. I got 29 of these beautiful gemstones again, so it's time to refine. I need those ungrateful things first. There we go. Quite happy once I'm done with all that refining, but it's going to take a while until I can safely say I'm done with that pod. Okay, I really hope that the seasonal bonus won't run out or won't run low. Monsters! Jeez. I find it so ridiculous when I'm being attacked by snakes. Mundane snakes. Really don't know why these events still happen later in the game. I mean, technically it is a danger for my outers, but yeah. Practically, it's always a nice influx of meat and leather. But that's all that it is. Okay, probably Fujinbo can come back home soon. Probably enough earth flux, isn't it? Yeah. Let's recall her. It's good to have nice and big stockpiles here, yes, but we don't need to overdo it either. So, Wang, you haven't eaten your super pill yet. There you go, man. It's also going to be time soon. It's only 1 day left here, so... Alright. I'm really excited. I love this about the game so much that you do so freaking much preparation sometimes, and then you're just waiting for the last pieces to come together, and you're all excited, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so we got enough of everything now, and I will go for another of the ungrateful spectre refinings. The Ganoderma stockpile is 38. Just thought that I read 18. Nah, it's also nothing I need to worry about. Oh, I recalled Jurgiex. Excuse me, that was... I knew that something was off. You are not done yet. Go forth, adventure. Okay. So, let's see how that'll play out. I don't think that I am able to do better than that anymore. Reduces the secret body true chi consumption rate moderately. Is that worth it? I don't think so right now, but maybe later. Is that a good label? There's always so many things where I'm wondering if I should pick them up or not. Game does that so regularly to me. Anyways, we're probably reaching the tier 5s here. Finally. It's gonna be so good. Okay, half a day left. Another treasure falling from the sky, and somehow the continuous remolding jumped in again. I would be totally convinced that I didn't turn it on, but obviously I must have forgotten it. Yeah, well, picking up the enhanced flash stacks, even if they aren't useful at all. Oh, wait a sec. I need those? Bloody. Okay, never mind. And I thought all the time that these would be unnecessary. And I'd be gathering dead weight here. Huh, the more you know. Alright, so we're going to increase the stability of this stone bridge thing, and so we're definitely gonna be starting on day 14 and not on day 13. Because once that polar night is over, it's gonna be night again. Darned. So season is still at 5 stars. I vaguely do remember that it's 5 stars on day 14 still. But I don't know. We'll see about that. I really hope that I get lucky here. Oh, speaking about getting lucky, 13 grand. It's a really nice amount of increase. So the fire essence bars. Let's start placing them here. So I can do the temperature regulation already. Alright. It's almost done. Alright. Nothing can stop me now from doing these. There is a fire. Oh, do we have... Yeah, I have hired new people. There we go. Only good cooks allowed. It's always the same thing. Okay, finally the polar night event is over. Boom, just like that. Alright. So now the only thing left to do is go for the breakthrough. Yes, we've lost 1 pip of the seasonal effect already. Damn. That hurts. That hurts a lot. But, like I said in the last episode, doing it differently would have hurt even more. I mean, I'll look at it from a positive side. That does mean that the next breakthroughs will be even more impressive because we won't be handicapped by that. Now, so clear skies. Let's do that one more time. I got not enough lifespan to accommodate that style. So let's see. Boom. That prolonged this one. Now, we're going to go for Toxic Miasma. And that overwrites the clear skies. Okay, I wanted to know. You cannot do that without having a Lushu in your sect. But this is good enough. We're going to go for the breakthrough now. And we're going to borrow this breakthrough spot here. And Guang receives a regular breakthrough spot here. I'm starting at this point of the whole time span because Yin Yang will be rising over the course of the time. So this will be now a big event. A little bit sad that we missed out on the ideal spot in the season, but yeah. Polar Night sucks. That's all I can say about all that. So we're going to go for Noxious Air. So lately I learned that Lushu can maintain the clear skies weather permanently. So the next time Lushu comes on by, I'm going to make sure that this critter will be happy there. So, it's springtime and the frog is having a heat stroke. So now we need to remove these things. The frog is my perfect temperature indicator here, as it seems. Alright. Let's keep up the noxious air. As you see here, this is taking a heavy toll on the lifespan. Probably when all this is over, Nianshuang will be in the spring this year, after this year, will be the person who's going to go for the rebirth then. And gonna get more powerful than anybody else before. We'll see about that. But currently I'm quite happy to have her. So, my young ones are getting closer to the 20-25% mark. Let's see. Yao Guy are attacking me. So, didn't I turn off all the untalented cooks? Teng Piao, are you the culprit? Huh? Alright. So, send the body cultivator. Alright, that reminds me that... Whoa. She just clapped the guy. Okay. We're officially one-shotting these two. Oh, that one lasts longer. Ow. Aloe Vera hurt. This guy actually managed to breach her body. Okay, we're growing substantially stronger. I wonder if she could make a matchup with a primordial spirit attacker already. You know, the randomly generated ones, not the sick ones sitting in the sects. All right, so we're at tier 3 here. Okay. So it's very interesting to see that the room here, the amount of chi available, does make a tremendous difference. So that's something that I will take into account next time. I mean, for me, this is also a very huge experiment and learning phase, because I can now, with this procedure, directly compare how good something goes, how well my preparations were, what aspect is playing a bigger role and which one is not. To me, it seems as if two things are currently weighing us down. For one, the room here of Wang is not nearly as good as the room of Yujin. This makes, as we see here, a difference of 20,000, so roughly 10%, which isn't that much. But the seasonal difference, I feel as if this is a real big bummer and getting me down quite a lot. Primrose Essence Pill? Hell no, dog. Just no. So it seems as if these two blokes are going to be worse off than Bao Ji. Although, well, there's still quite some time left. But yeah, it's clear that the seasonal problems there, the polar night thing there, really threw us back. Much heavier than I would have assumed that it would do that. So I'm really, really surprised about how much of a difference that makes. Because as far as I remember, Baoji was at the 300,000 there. So... But we'll see about that. So let's see. Let's do the direct comparison. Here we have 250 grand on Yujin, 200, not Shuji, Guang. Here we have 225 grand, which is really low compared to what we have so far. And here we have 188 grand, which isn't as much as I thought it would be. And here we have 178 grand. So all in all, okay. Let's check it back. So Guang is really good, but nobody beats Zhuji so far. This is the sickest golden core that we've created so far. So let's check back. What's Zhuji's broom looking like? So he's the person with the most spirit fruit around himself. We had for him several of these prism lotuses. So it's clear that at this point, the next thing that we need to take care of is spirit root, obviously, and other mighty chi gathering items, because in terms of preparations, there is not much more that we can do. I am quite surprised about that. I wonder how powerful Zhuji would have been if we had had the kind of medicine preparation for him already. Because the quality that we had for Yujin and Guang was totally on a different level. So there's a lot of things that I didn't expect to happen in this breakthrough, and yeah, I'm frankly surprised, and that was wild. So that means we need to go much more aggressively after the spirit root. That also means I should really consider starting to plant that stuff, because we already saw between Yujin and Guang there was a big difference, and that was not only the base potential. These 30,000 points of difference were partially also the difference of the gnarled vine around us here. Alright, I mean, it's always nice to still learn something after all the time here. What the hell is this thing? It's not even assigned to anybody. So, yeah, I'm still a little bit struck by the events there. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it was as good as it could be with all the things that have happened. So maybe we will go for a big rebirthing spring next year. I don't know. We'll see about that. It's way too early for me to make predictions about that. The only thing I do know is that we need to find our next candidate, the next person we're going to introduce into cultivation. So let's see, Hanbai, she looks like a real good candidate here. So let's feed her the top-notch quality Ganoderma and introduce her. Damn, I stopped her from eating that stuff. There we go. Ooh. Instant foundation. So you receive the bonus right from the get-go. It's not a biggie. And here, Heaven Stealing Law, 133%. That's good enough for me, but I want to do some cheating here. I wonder if I can get an achievement this way. So, Fujinbo, go and draw me a new Heaven Sent Talisman. Off you go. So, because I vaguely remember that there was a bonus for, or there is a chance of a achievement happening for cultivating somebody with 150% fit. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. I should possibly just craft these for the entire sect and let them enjoy being totally better than a human being. Alright, so we aren't at a... Why aren't we? Because the luck isn't high enough here. So, whatever. I really don't want to go and try to bend towards that. So, the Heaven Stealing Law. Let's go for that. And then we got ourselves our next cultivator lady. So here we go. Wei Hanbai. Alright. So, first off, let's take a look at the law. We got multi-stage skills here. Defiled whatevers. So we trade charisma away to increase our constitution, and in the second stage we regain that and we gain potential. I really don't know what the big deal about it is, but we can do that with every stat. Later down the road we can even increase luck. Nice. So apart from that, Nether Redemption. Huge lifespan increaser, but the second stage, max chi 3000%, food consumption 400%, so that means you eat a lot, I guess? But you get a lot of other stuff there. And then you gain Primeval Earth Wonder. We're going to read over the wonders later. Not today. Just want to learn the skills. So, Coagula Shield and a Barrier bonus power increaser. And Endurance. So, can learn a new Legacy artifact and reduces the rate at which lifespan diminishes. Does that mean you pay less for doing miracles? I have to try that. If so, this law would be the perfect match for any form of... What's it called again? Miracling for the sect, be it weather making or whatever. She'd be the perfect candidate for that because of obvious reasons. Okay, my good friends, it is yet again time to say goodbye. I really enjoyed this one. I am a little bit, a tiny little bit unhappy with my golden course. Disappointed, yeah. But at the same time, I feel as if it is as good as it possibly could be. I learned a lot about the value of chi gathering items. We need to up our game in that regard because that's just not good enough yet. There seems to be a lot of things that we can do there. And, well, I'm not going to resort to stuff like chi bursting because I personally think that's not a strategy, but weird glitch abusing kind of thing. But, well, personally, I just find it too finicky and I don't want to have even more micromanagement burdened on me. Oh no, I think I deleted a bit of the fire ingots, but we'll do that later. Okay, so next time, my good friends, let's see what we can do. Our new young cultivators are going to be breaking through sooner or later. I mean, they will have new powers, and we'll see what we can do with these. Sick alchemy awaits, and let's see what Mr. Vampire Wang has in store for us. So, see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and thumbs up and subscriptions would be wildly welcome. And last but not least, a big thanks to the supporters of the channel. Check out Patreon, PayPal, and buy me a coffee if you'd be so kind. I'd be really, really delighted. They are the topmost links in the description box. So, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching these videos. See you soon.